4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
What's going on, guys? I fixed it in your face. Daniel, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for the information I provide. It's free. You can help me by doing those things. Before we get started here, we're going to give our channel sponsor a shout out, which is Josh is the CEO. He is a whatnot seller. Very, very cool. His team of people are very awesome. Basically, he sells shoes for a fraction of what retail MSRP would be. They are basically, I would consider kind of resellers. And they do a very good job. I have picked up a lot of merchandise from these guys. They keep my feet looking very, very fresh for a fraction of the price of MSRP. So if you guys are looking for a nice set of kicks to rock, I suggest checking out Josh and his crew. If you click on his link, it is a referral link. You will automatically get $10 towards your first purchase across the entire Whatnot app, regardless of whether you spend it with Josh or anybody else. You'll immediately get that $10. To get kicked off. But I promise you, if you guys check out Josh and bookmark all of his shows that he has, I think you'll be quite impressed. He does giveaways all the time. Super, super friendly, charismatic individual. His whole team are very, very friendly. I've bought a number of shoes from them now. He keeps my feet looking very fresh. Without further ado, let's get to the content. What's going on, guys? I fix shit in your face. Daniel, I've got a product review here for you. I make no money off of this. I only agree to product reviews if they send it to me for free, which allows me to do unbiased reviews. Though I am going to put their purchase link for this unit in the description of the video, I make zero money off of this. So anything that I ever do when I review stuff, I don't accept payment for of any kind. That includes referral codes. Okay, I make nothing from this other than it's a hobby for me. I enjoy doing this. So let's just get that out of the way. I work on motorcycles all the time, and stuff like this is really handy to me. This was sent to me by a company, ETENWOLF or ETENWOLF. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. Yeah, I'm going to go with ETENWOLF because I kind of like the way that sounds. And this thing is crazy. This is an air pump for blow-up mattresses, basketballs, and it also is a car tire pump or bicycle or equivalent. You understand. This thing has a very bright light on it, and it also doubles as a power bank. I have other units to compare this against, okay? And I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to run an entire video just talking about all these extra air pumps and things that I have. All of these have lights on them. They all double as a power bank. They all fill up car tires up to about the same PSI, except this one only goes to about 84 PSI. And this one is 65 PSI, whereas this one has the capability to go up to 160 PSI. So this will do large machinery. Whereas these are more for cars, trucks, bicycles, motorcycles, tractors, things like that. These are great for emergencies. They're very portable. They're awesome. They come with LED lights. They're rechargeable. They take Type-C plug. You just charge them up real quick. You're good to fill your tire a few times before they need a charge. However, they take a while. This one takes 26 minutes to fill a car tire up to 44 pounds. And this is just a little guy. Great for an emergency. It'll get you by. This one is slightly more expensive with a whopping $68 price tag. That one was $24. This is $68. This one will fill my car tire in about 12 to 15 minutes. This one's a pretty good unit. This is a very nice unit, but it'll refill my car tire about 6 times before it needs to be charged. This also has a huge battery in it. It has the LED light, and it doubles as a power bank. This one is very, very reasonable for the price. This, though, this is wild. This is on a different level here. This is very heavy. This has a very large battery in it. Very good quality. This is the Vortex S6. Okay. This is cool. This thing is neat. Not only does it look cool, it has this awesome digital display on the front with a ton of options available to you. And we'll try to go through those real quick. I don't want to take forever on this video, but the build quality of this thing is nasty. This thing is a gnarly, heavy, reasonably good rig, and I love the design of this thing. The way they've got everything set up on this is very cool. Came in a very nice presented box, awesome carrying case. for this thing. I mean, they went out of their way. And I will put the price of this up there. If I remember correctly, this is a little on the pricey side, but I think for the quality of what you're getting, probably totally worth it. So we're going to go out and actually test this on my car tire. This should be able to fill my truck tire. I have a big F-150. It's like a, I don't know, 7,800 pound vehicle somewhere, just under 8,000 pounds. This should be able to fill it up pretty quick. But I want to show you how this is set up. So let me zoom in a little bit so I can show you some of the cool features of this. And I'll be able to stand on the opposite side so that I can actually show you things and see what's happening, because there's no screen on the back of this. It's only on the front. But I just want to say, this might be a little heavy to carry, but this would be great for camping, RVs, throw in your truck. I mean, this thing is a durable piece of equipment here. Very well designed. So let me zoom in a little bit so we can go over some of the features, and I'll be with you guys here in a sec. Okay, guys, I'm going to stand up so I can see what I'm doing here so I can show this to you. Man, this thing just looks so cool. I love the finish on this, piano black finish on the bottom. This thing is just sweet. So it has a start, pause, mode, unit, and light button. And to turn this on, basically you hold the start button. But before we do that, we're going to go through some of the features. On the front handle here, there is a very bright LED. And I will show that to you guys here in a second. The other side of this, there is this detachable, and this is stretchy, by the way. This is very cool. There's this detachable tube that goes on the front of this, and then you choose in or out, so deflate or inflate, and then you insert this right in here. There's little tines. You spin that, and it locks it into place, and then you choose what size head you actually need. So it has German valve, and then it looks like it has pool inflatables. German valve is normally for blow-up beds, and this is normally for inflatables, you know, pool stuff, swimming, things like that. So it's cool that it has both of those. And that, like I said, just wraps right around the front there, clips into place, and you're good to go. We'll set that aside for now. And then on this side, this is actually built into it. This is where the tire pump is. The cable for the tire pump, and that just peels all the way along the top here, and this is directly connected to the unit itself, like so. So this is very easy to use. This does not detach when you're done. You just wrap it right back on there, and then you push down, and it locks it into place like that. Very cool. Very good setup. Very good setup. I love how they did this. This is so simplistic. There's nothing complicated about it. On the back here, you have your waterproof. So if you took this camping, you could leave this outside in light conditions, probably a little bit of rain it could handle. However, I wouldn't let it get soaked, but if, you know, condensation or anything got on it, it shouldn't wreck this thing. It should be just fine. But I don't think it's fully waterproof. There's air holes and openings. I don't think this is full-on waterproof. I'll check that. I don't want to quote myself. I'll check that and then let you guys know here in the corner if it's fully waterproof. I don't think it is, though. And then on your back, you have these small attachments. So basketball attachment. I don't know what this would be. Pretty cool, though. And then a singular attachment here as an accessory in case you need to attach other stuff that didn't come with this on there. It has that. So this is very awesome, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. This thing is cool, man. I'm gonna love this thing for camping or just out in my garage for light work. This just will simplify my life. I've been using this one a lot more instead of hooking up my compressor, but something tells me this one's gonna be a lot faster. So to turn it on real quick, hold the start and stop button. You will see that it powers up. It is set for wind right now, which means if I activate the start button, it'll turn both of these holes on here, and then you can do an inflatable. If I want to choose a different mode, so we'll go to mode, and then it has, so it's on wind, now it's on bicycle. To choose your pressure that you want, you just twist this. It's very simple, nothing complicated. If you want to choose what you're reading your units at, down at the bottom there's a unit button. If you push that, it goes from PSI to KPA and then up to bar. I'm in the US, so we're going to use PSI. And if you keep pressing mode, it just tells you everything that it has. Bicycle, I'm not sure what the wheel is. That one's interesting. Car, truck, RV, large equipment, basketball, and then back to wind. Right? Pretty neat. Now, if I turn this LED on, it is very bright. So this is the first setting for the LED. I don't want to point it at the camera because it'll just completely blow it out. And then if I do it again, oh my goodness. Wow, that is stupid bright. I think it also has SOS and flash. So there's flash. This should be SOS. Yep. And then it should turn off. So very simple, easy to set up user interface. To turn it off, just hold the power button. To activate the pump, once it's on, choose your settings and then just hit start and stop. It also has an automatic cutoff, so when it reaches the pressure that it is set for, it'll just automatically turn off so it doesn't overfill whatever you're trying to fill it with. To turn it off, just hold the start and stop button. The unit will power down. Let's take this outside. I'm gonna empty all of the air in my truck tire. We're gonna hook this up to it and I'll let you know how long this actually takes to inflate my large truck tire. So let's go. Also real quick guys, I did want to throw this in there. It also came with an ETENWOF 45 watt charger, cable, and another attachment. This one has a pressure release on it. This is very, very cool that they threw this in. This was inside the foam. I didn't see it until now, but it does come with everything needed. Hey guys, this is my F-150. I've got it set to 44 PSI. As you can see, I've completely let all of the air out of the tire. I have it set for truck settings at 44 PSI. Let's kick this off, see how long it takes to fill this tire. Well, that was interesting. It actually idled the motor down twice to ensure that it wasn't going to overfill the tire, and then it stopped at 4.3. Looks like it settled out at 4.3. So I had it set for 4.4. So that is dang accurate. That is very, very accurate. It did take 1 bar of battery, which has recovered a little bit since it stopped working, since it turned off, but I would say that did a very, very good job. Very good job. So next, let's blow up something that has an air mattress. That way we can see how the actual air pump system works. So this is an inflatable single. We're going to change this mode over to wind. I have the piece on the front set to inflate, and it is connected to the German valve. This should fill this up pretty quickly. Let's go. That filled it up really fast and very firm. This is surprisingly firm. Now, if I want to deflate this, all I should have to do is give this a twist, lock it up here into the top one, like so, and I should just be able to restart it and completely deflate this thing and put it away just as quick. That filled that up really fast and very, very firm. That is surprisingly firm. I thought you would need an extra pump to get it that firm, but no, this thing just kept cranking air into it, so be careful. Make sure to monitor this when filling things to turn it off, because that pump is very powerful and it just kept filling this. So let's deflate. You know what I just remembered? This has a one-way valve. So to deflate this, I actually have to put this piece on there and do that. like so. So I can't test the deflate feature, unfortunately, but if it didn't have a one-way valve, I'm pretty sure you could figure out how easy that would be to deflate that. Anyways, this thing seems to be really, really good. Still sitting at full battery, even though filling the truck up did take a bit more energy than I thought. It filled the truck tire up in less than 7 minutes. That's pretty darn good, considering that's a very heavy truck, and I chose to do it engine with all the weight on the engine just to put it through its paces, and this thing didn't even struggle. I never heard it idle down once until it intentionally meant to. So my little ones, they start to struggle. You can tell it's putting more strain on them. This one didn't even struggle to get the job done. So yeah, big differences here in quality. This thing is incredible. If you guys are thinking about having one of these around, this thing looks like it could take some serious punishment on job site use, everyday use. It sounds great. It feels good. It feels very, very sturdy. Fast charging. I mean, this is just the perfect piece of equipment for camping or DIY people. If you're thinking about one of these, I would definitely suggest doing it. Like I said, it doubles as a power bank. The battery inside this thing is pretty darn good. So on the back, there's that USB plug right there so you can plug in, and it looks like it's a fast charging port. So it has a phase 3 fast charging port for your devices. This would be the ultimate thing to take camping. All right, guys, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Toodles.